Jiu-Jitsu Gi. Will it DTF? And if it does, can it take a beating? Let's find out. We had a comment on one of our other videos asking if pearl weave would DTF, and I was like, pearl what now? So we went on Amazon and found a Jiu-Jitsu Gi that is pearl weave on the top. And looking at it closely, the weave creates these little bumps, probably why it's called a pearl weave. One thing I noticed when I was handling it is that it feels both stiff, yet soft and flexible. At the same time, it's really weird. But my main concern are the little bumps, the textured nature of this fabric. It might cause some issues when pressing, but let's give it a go. This is 100% cotton, so we're gonna use 300 degrees, 25 seconds, and we are gonna use a pretty heavy pressure on this one. It's already started to release there, which means it's holding on pretty good. And I'll just peel it up. Okay, so I got a little bit of the top here, isn't adhering super well. Parts of it stuck really good, other parts not so much. So I'm gonna give it maybe a little bit more pressure. Very high pressure. If you have a heat press that uses air pressure, I'd probably go like 85 or 90 PSI on it. All right, so that peeled off pretty nicely. I'm gonna do a second press with parchment. And there was a seam kind of toward the top of the back of the gi, and that might be causing me some problems too. Which again, a little bit more pressure should help with that. That looks pretty good. Let's throw a few more graphics on there because you gotta have something on the front too. So let's do a little pocket logo here. All right, just had to get a little creative to work around the seams and this big kind of padded edge to it. If anything's worth DTFing, it's worth over DTFing, right? The pressing pillow is made it a little bit thicker. Hot. Well, that turned out pretty good. Definitely where the pearl dots are, definitely are raised up, and so they're almost making it look kind of faded in those areas. But as I was looking at kind of some inspiration for this project, most of the gis I was seeing were embroidered. And that's gonna be really heavy and thick. And like I said, this fabric has this weird combination of thick and soft at the same time. And the DTF transfer feels no different, like from down here to up here where it's at, it feels the same. So I think DTF would actually be a really, really good application for these gis because it wouldn't change the feel of it. It'd still be really soft and you can get really vibrant colors, really cool details. Now I wouldn't go super fine lines because they're gonna have trouble holding on to this pearl weave. I think the fact that it's some bigger, kind of bulkier areas that helped it hold on. When I did the sleeves here, those were a little bit harder just because they're smaller and some fine lines. But yeah, I think that worked great. Now let's see if it can handle a beating.